guys, Puppy's World here, and I'm in my Acura drive-in, unfortunately. However, I'm in my CL Type S. And, well, I'm talking quickly about Bluetooth connections and audio connections to a car stereo, or a home amplifier this could be relevant to as well. And one thing I found out, and one thing I would love for some viewers to give me some education on, is simply the fact that the Bluetooth connections that phones can hook up either to an amplifier or directly to a car stereo like this, and I've got a DVD player here. I think I've got even a disc in there, DVD I can play, and I'm going to give you one hint. If you're hooking up an in-dash DVD player to a car, as you can see, I am moving along the roadway here. So if you can do one trick, the trick is to leave the wire that connects to the emergency brake necessary to install the DVD in-dash player in your vehicle. If you can leave the wire that is supposed to connect directly to your e-brake, because let me start by saying, in the instruction manual of all in-dash DVD players in cars, there is a disclaimer saying you must have this wire necessary to play a DVD connected to your e-brake, and only when the e-brake or emergency brake is engaged will a DVD play, as it is against the law, so have you, whatnot, to watch a DVD while driving. Well, screw that, come on now. If you can't watch a DVD while driving, or at least listen to it, then you shouldn't be driving, I guess. But one way around that, one tip or trick at least, is to, I've taken just a penny, and I wired the, the wire, wrapped it around that penny. Any galvanized steel, any galvanized metal will work. You don't want to ground it directly to the chassis, but any galvanized metal, and I can turn you up with my... one of the things I wanted to say really quickly is that I've got DTS working here off of a DVD that operates on DTS. Now you actually go into the menu of the in-dash DVD player of the DVD though, set DTS on the in-dash menu player of the DVD, and on the menu of the DVD player as well. Then you'll be actually receiving DTS sound. Now it's only 2.0 audio, but it does sound pretty good. Mind you, I have replaced, and I can show later in a different video, I will show you what I have put in my car for audio, but I'm using all JL audio amplification and all JL audio speakers. I believe 5 1/4 in the front with separate crossovers and tweeters in the mirrors and stuff. I'm not sorry, in the mirrors, but in the doors there. So I've got 5 1/4 in the front there, and then tweeters right here with active crossovers, and then I've got 6x9s in the back with an active crossover kind of mounted in the trunk area, but with a 4-channel JL audio amplifier for all speakers, and then a 1 monoblock amplifier at 500 watts RMS for a JL audio subwoofer in the trunk. If you keep the subwoofer at 80 hertz or below, the low frequency effect channel, it sounds amazing while watching movies in the car. It literally does. So every time my wife wants to go out to, for a long ride or a car trip, of course she wants to take my Acura, not her Acura, the RDX SUV, of course, which is a lot nicer in my opinion. That's a little slower too. But, so mind you, yeah, that's a little tip or trick. Another thing I was going to talk about quickly, guys, was the fact that I just have a problem, as I stated before, with the Bluetooth, and I would like some education on this. I'm not sure why, as I wish I could do it in the car with Spotify Connect. I wonder if there's any in-dash DVD players or CD players out there, aftermarket-wise, that will do Spotify Connect in the car. There's got to be, maybe those new Fords that have, the Microsoft kind of in-dash computer system here that all link up to their, to your car, because nowadays they do have cars that can connect to the internet now. So believe it or not, I'm sure it's possible on a few cars to have the Spotify Connect feature, just not on this one. One of the things though that I would that I'm so confused about, guys, is it is significantly on my Marantz SR7010, on my Marantz NR1606, and my Pioneer Elite SC97. All with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connections being separate and different on them. there is a noticeable audible difference in Bluetooth audio connection versus Wi-Fi connection as Spotify Connect. I mean, it's almost twice as loud sounding with Spotify Connect, believe it or not, than in Bluetooth. And I'm hoping for some education on this, guys. I'm hoping for someone to post some comments in the bottom, you know, as to why that is. I mean, I'm assuming, you know, they both have to be digital connections, utilizing ones and zeros. So I can't imagine why the Spotify Connect would be that much of a better connection than Bluetooth-wise. But here in a minute, before I end, you know, after I end this video here, I'm going to go ahead and listen to some music as I'm driving on the freeway, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and listen to some music via Bluetooth. Or, you know, I've got something like this. Something like this. 3.5 millimeter directional from AudioQuest, going right in to the in-dash DVD player analog-wise. So I'll do a video on comparing that, guys, for car audio in a sense of what is louder. And I'm sorry I'm getting to a traffic jam here, so I can't continue to film for much longer. As I stated before, these videos are not scripted or edited in any way. So I'll be back, guys, with a full-on actual, and yes, I'll clean my car, don't worry, video on, you know, installing an in-dash DVD player, making it Dolby Digital or DTS, and achieving that inside the car, as well as, you know, getting past that wiring up to the emergency brake. And I'll also look for some literature on why the Bluetooth connections sound much worse than a Spotify Connect Wi-Fi connection. But I'll also do a video comparing the analog output with a different device, mind you. So I won't be recording with the same device that I'm listening to audio from. But I'll do a video showing and comparing the audio from this AudioQuest cable from a phone or MP3 player connected to this, and then versus Bluetooth connection versus CD and any other audio type content we can get out of here. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and this is Poppy's World once again.